I'm going to pull this down. Okay. I just realized I got through 3 words and did not have my recording going. So we're starting with 4, but you can see these 3 at the top. So number 4 is belligerent. It means warlike or combative. Notice it can be an adjective or a noun. So 2 different parts of speech. An adjective or noun. So I drew a picture of a bomb because you use bombs in war, warlike. Toddlers can be belligerent. They want to do what they want to do, and they don't care what anybody else says sometimes. Argumentative might be another word. So here for your synonyms, maybe assertive, but too assertive. Sometimes you need to be assertive. You've got to stand up for yourself. But this would be like overly assertive. Probably aggressive would be better. And this next word, 5, is benevolent. It's an adjective. It means charitable. So when you think of charitable, charities, what do you do if you give something to a charity? What? I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? You're donating. Sorry, I thought that was you talking, Cameron. You're donating. Do you expect anything in return? No, exactly. You're giving freely. The prefix bene means good. So if you ever have a word that starts with B-E-N-E, you know it has something to do with being good. So I have a picture here of $1,000 that somebody is giving, just giving to someone else. It's freely given. It's not money they earned from a job. Just an act of kindness. Number 6 is cursory, and that means not thorough. It's an adjective. So a synonym would be quick. Sometimes students just try to get work done and they do it in a very cursory manner, and then they don't read the directions because they've done it too fast and they've skipped a step. Or my favorite right now, you guys don't do this, you've been very good about it, is students will share Google Docs with me. Nowhere in the directions does it say, please share your Google Doc with me. There's a place to submit it, but they want to keep sharing. I'm like, you can't. That blows up my email that I'm already getting like 20 an hour. All right. Any of these 1 through 6 you need me to go through again? Are we good? Cameron, do you have a notebook with you? You're just writing on the back of something? Okay, transfer it when you get home, okay? All right. Let's see if this helps a little bit. So 7 is duplicity, and that's a noun. If it ends in ity, it's a noun. That means deceitfulness. So think of fraud, somebody who commits fraud. So someone who commits duplicity, think of the Joker, think of the Grinch, is in The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. He goes in, takes all the presents, tells some story to, what's her name? Lucy, no, something Lou. It's a 2-word name. What is the name? Oh my gosh, I've watched that like 50,000. No, it's Lou. Lucy Lou?
It is not.
No, that doesn't sound.
Pretty sure it is.
You know, Lucy.
I'll have to,
That's a report. I have to look it up now, people.
Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou Who. Yes, you got it. Cameron to the rescue. I'm sorry. I do get off track from time to time, but I promise I get back on track. But he tells her he's got to like fix the presents or something. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Yeah, because he takes everything, even the tree. Yes, and the roast beast for the next day. Number 8, extol is a verb. It means to praise extravagantly. Those of you who are coming to school every week, keeping with it, I know it's hard, but I appreciate it. It's hard for all of us. It's hard for your parents. It's hard for us as teachers. I know it's hard for my own son. He'd rather be here every day, all the time. So applaud. I would say applaud would be a good synonym for you. So when you make 100% on a test or a quiz or your report card, I'm hoping your family extols the virtues of all of your hard work, because you definitely deserve it. Okay, extol. Number 9, feasible, able to be done. It's an adjective. It is feasible for students to do well on the vocabulary quizzes if they will do the work that goes with it. So workable would be a good synonym. Feasible. Then the last one for today, grimace, is a noun or verb. So 2 different parts of speech. Make sure you have that down. So as a noun, it's a facial distortion. In the cartoons or in animated shows, they'll make the mouths literally look like that. And this pained expression, you often make it when you're in pain or something just makes you really, really unhappy, but it can be a noun or verb. And I'm going to see if I can find a character. This is so old, but in the McDonald's ads, there used to be the Hamburglar and Ronald McDonald, and then Grimace. So I always think of him when I think of this word. Is he still on? Like, they don't even do those commercials anymore, do they?
I've never seen
You've never seen that? Let me tell you. Notice has appeared in McDonald's TV commercials since 1971. I'm a little old, but this is what I remember from my childhood. It was a big deal. And then when they came out with the Happy Meals, oh my gosh, I was probably like 9 or 10. That was huge. Because my parents, we didn't eat out much. And there was a McDonald's close enough that the neighborhood kids could walk to it. It was probably in reality about 3 miles away, but you walked through neighborhoods. And if I got a little money and we could gather some friends together, we'd go get a Happy Meal. That was big time, man. We were so sophisticated that we could go do that. That and the Harris Teeter. There was a Harris Teeter right across the street from the McDonald's. So my dad would give us money to go get eclairs. Have you ever had an eclair? It's a dessert, like a cream-filled pastry with chocolate on top. Oh my gosh, so good. But Grimace. So tomorrow we'll do the other 10. I'll record it. I'll put it up on Canvas. You add it to your notebook, and then you're going to submit for a grade the picture of your words in your notebook. Okay? It's due by Saturday at noon. I do take a grade on this part. I don't take a grade on the activity